The hour of truth has arrived.
Hey, buddy.
Don't touch him.
These are my bodyguards. Come back here. Come on.
All right, then. Let's just lay it down. We got to break off with Joe.
Let's see if we do better next trip.
Watch the cable.
Clear the swirl, Frazier. Clear the swirl. Now let's clear that out.
Just listen to the noise of this crowd. This is well going to be a great evening for boxing fans all over the world. In a moment, we should be seeing Joe Frazier. In just a moment, I think we'll be seeing Joe Frazier. It is characteristic, as you know, for the challenger, which is the position that Muhammad Ali is in now, to come out first. Here comes Angelo Dundee through the ropes. Dr. Pacheco. These are the people that will be in the corner. Bundini Brown, who will be in the corner with the champ. Muhammad Ali in the ring in a beautiful, beautiful red and white robe. Those of you who are looking at this in black and white, I must tell you that he is in a beautifully red-colored robe. Now here comes Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier will be here any minute. He's coming out. Listen to the roar of this crowd. I want to tell you, this is going to be a spectacular evening. The tension and the excitement here is monumental. Joe Frazier is on his way out. Archie, how does Muhammad Ali look to you, Archie?
He looks beautiful. He looks
very
fit.
trimmed, isn't he?
Yes, he looks like he's mad. And I suppose he'll take it out.
Would you say he's psyched up? Here comes Joe Frazier. Here comes Joe Frazier, ladies and gentlemen. There seems to be a mingling of boos along with the applause. I don't know why. This man is a gallant champion.
Right, he is.
But that's the way fight fans are all over the world. Here comes Joe, and he is dressed in a beautiful green. Beautiful green. Right above me now is Yank Durham. Don, would you give us a few comments on the rules?
First I will, Bert. Of course, they're wearing 8-ounce gloves. Here in the state of New York, we have the mandatory 8 count if a man is floored. The 3 knockdown rule is in effect. That is, if a man is floored 3 times in a round, he is automatically counted out. If he is floored at or near the bell, the count will continue at the bell except in the last round. We have a referee and 2 judges who will do the scoring, and the scoring is on a rounds basis with a supplementary point system if the rounds come out even. For the first time in heavyweight championship history, we have 2 undefeated fighters in there. Frazier has won all 26 of his bouts with 23 knockouts, and Muhammad Ali has won all 31 of his bouts with 25 knockouts.
Muhammad is clowning it up in the ring now. He's got a smile on his face. I think you saw that little brush that he had with Joe. Joe looks pretty mad about the whole thing. Let's hope that the boys don't begin to mix it before they get their robes off. What do you say, Archie, about that?
I think they are in tremendous condition.
Yeah, they both look swell.
Tremendous condition, and they're both eager to go.
Archie, tell me. Go ahead, Don. There's something you want to say?
No, I think that Johnny Addy is about to introduce him, though, Bert, and Archie will be back to you in just a moment. Here's the famous ring announcer, Johnny Addy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We also have here tonight undefeated retired heavyweight king, Gene Tunney. Take a bow, Gene Tunney.
Gene Tunney sitting in the audience, retired undefeated heavyweight
ladies
king.
and gentlemen, here are the ring officials assigned by the New York State Athletic Commission. The judges, Bill Rett and
Archie, you were remarking a moment ago about the condition of these 2 fighters.
Well, Bert, I believe that Frazier is in what you call fighting trim, and Ali has not been fighting regularly enough to be in the fighting trim. It's like, he's very much unlike...
Wouldn't you say, though, he's in good shape?
He's in good shape, no
But you're
doubt.
making a difference between what you call fighting trim and good shape, is that it?
Right. You see, a man like George Foreman, who's been fighting right along on the Dick Saddle, is in fighting trim. See, this is the way...
All right. All right.
He's wearing red trunks. He weighs 215, undefeated in 31 bouts, scoring 25 knockouts. Here is Muhammad Ali. His opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he's wearing green trunks. He weighs 205.5 pounds, undefeated in 26 bouts, scoring 23 knockouts, the heavyweight champion of the world, Joe Frazier.
Let's pick up the last-minute instructions from Arthur McCanty.
Since this contest is for the final determination of the heavyweight championship of the world, we ask you to pay particular attention to the
trying to
rules of the
psych
New York
each
State
other.
Athletic Commission. In the event of a knockdown, you must take an 8 count. The other man must retire to the neutral corner. 3 knockdowns in 1 round will automatically end the contest. Break when I tell you to break.
Dundee on the right,
You will be
Yancey Durham on the left.
for any illegal blow. Shake hands now, men. Return to your corner. Hold it.
Almost ready for the fight of the
There'll be no
century.
holding behind that.
Yancey Durham
Yes,
has
sir.
a question. And now we're ready. Hundreds of millions are seeing this bout around the world. A packed house at Madison Square Garden. Muhammad Ali in the red trunks, Joe Frazier in the green trunks. They appear very light. Frazier will try to bore in and catch his man. Muhammad Ali opening up fast. He may try to blitz him here in round 1, and he's trying it. Muhammad Ali may try a blitz. He got in that good left hook. Frazier is not the easy target he used to be. He's bobbing and weaving all the time, and he's dangerous. His best punch, the left hook. Muhammad Ali's best punch, the jabs, and his good combinations.
Break, boys, break.
First clinch of the fight. That was a hard left hook that caught Frazier. Frazier is more vulnerable in the first round, and Muhammad Ali knows that. Frazier got in his first good punch of the fight. Muhammad Ali shakes his head and is warned for holding behind the neck. Muhammad Ali has been missing, but that jab didn't miss. Muhammad Ali shakes his head as though to say it was nothing, but he was tagged. A whipping left hook to the body that must have hurt by Frazier. Now Muhammad Ali is finding the mark with those jabs. And he gets caught on the ropes, which he should not do. 1 minute to go in round 1. Frazier is smiling as he takes those jabs. Muhammad Ali, strangely enough, is not trying to make use of the ring. He's standing there with Frazier, and that's not considered healthy. Muhammad Ali, flat on his feet, not up on his toes, like the Muhammad Ali of old. Frazier just fights one way. He bores in and he punishes. 15 seconds to go in the round. It's been a fairly close round. Frazier getting closer to the ex-champion. The round is almost over.
Well, the round is over. Listen to the roar of that crowd. That is one of the most exciting first rounds I think we've seen in a long time. And Frazier really is unrelenting. He keeps moving in. He hasn't given Muhammad Ali any chance to move around and fight his own fight. It would seem to me that Frazier's making the fight. Wouldn't you say so?
I think that Frazier...
Watch this in slow motion at 135 seconds into the fight.
Done a good job of manhandling.
Joe is shaking his head, as you can see there, as much as to, Muhammad Ali, as much as to indicate that he wasn't really hit hard.
That's a subterfuge, I believe, because he was hit very hard.
Here we go. We're ready now almost for the
Cunning
beginning
man.
of round 2. All right, Don Dunphy.
There's Joe Frazier in his corner with his manager, Yancey Durham. Champion Joe. Muhammad Ali. Round 2. The Muhammad Ali that we remember of 3.5 years ago was a dancer. He's not dancing tonight. He may be trying to slug with Joe. Those are hard jabs and a good right cross. Frazier may have been hurt a little bit by that punch. Referee Arthur McCanty, a fine official, gets them apart. A good exchange. A whipping right hand that did Muhammad Ali no good. Now Muhammad Ali may have been shaken. It's a real Pier 6 Muhammad Ali got in the best exchange, a good 1-2, a moment or two ago, as you saw. Muhammad Ali is not keeping Joe Frazier away from him. However, he is scoring heavily. Round 2 is half over. Frazier has taken a good battering in this round.
Stop talking.
And the referee told them both to stop talking. They have time for that. Muhammad Ali is pot-shotting Frazier with that right hand and getting away with it. And Muhammad Ali may be a little tired. Less than a minute to go in this round. Frazier every so often digs that wicked left hook to the body. It has been a dandy. Ooh, that must have hurt. Frazier has been hit with solid right hands that would have felled an ordinary man. 15 seconds to go in the round. That was the best punch in the fight. That left hook.
Beautiful round. Ali exhibiting magnificent skill and hard punching power. Much
Very
hard.
hard punching power. Watch it in the slow motion. Frazier with that left hook. That beautiful left hook. Now Ali comes back. There is no question that if Ali wins, he'll be beating Frazier at his own game, don't you think?
That's right.
Here is the instant replay again. Look at that right. Look at those rights. Those rights and lefts. Frazier is a strong man. He missed with a left hook that time.
Ali is quite capable of tying a man up, and he's strong himself.
Joe Frazier just spit some blood. He is bleeding inside the mouth. Round 3.
Round 3.
Two undefeated fighters. This fight so far ranks with the great ones. Again, the referee tells them to stop talking, and they sure are fighting. Frazier is not getting that clean shot at the body that he did in the earlier round, in round 2. It's amazing that Frazier can stand up under that battering. And he is scoring himself. Now, Muhammad Ali's 3 punches telling in his favor. He has been keeping Frazier away with his longer reach. It's a question, how many of those punches Frazier can take? These are big rounds for the ex-champion. Now Frazier is scoring. He said he would go to the body, and he is. Frazier making good use of that head on the inside. Half a minute to go in the round. Frazier must be hoping that Ali will punch himself out. They're in Ali's corner, and Ali is hurt.
That's the end of round 3. Round 3, and it looked for a moment that Muhammad Ali was hurt. This is a tremendous round. Really, really massive fighting. I mean, Ali really hit Joe with everything in the book in that particular round, but Frazier is relentless. He's a little man, but he's a Sherman tank, and he keeps moving in. And he's certainly making, they're looking at, we see it on slow motion now. There's that beautiful left hook which caught Muhammad Ali. And Ali looked tired by the end of that round. And we're going to see now the last 10 seconds of the round, where Ali is on the ropes. Joe begins to really score with some of those beautiful shots to the body. There he hit him with a left to the jaw. Now he's going to move in. There he is. Right to the body now. And here we go for round number 4.
Muhammad Ali in his corner. He gets up before the bell. Round 4.
4.
They're in Muhammad Ali's corner. Now they move out in the center. Muhammad Ali is scoring heavily, but he could get discouraged. He's hit this man with his Sunday punches, and Joe keeps coming in. taking a battering. Anybody else would have been on the floor. Muhammad Ali is piling up a tremendous amount of points. At this stage of the game, he is way ahead, no question. They're just above us. That whipping right uppercut, one of Ali's best punches. Neither one has ever fought a fighter of the caliber of the opponent tonight. No question of that. A minute to go in round 4. Ali cornered on the ropes. Joe could be running out of steam too. That's still a good jab. Powerful left hook by Frazier. Ali ducked into that punch instead of moving. Round almost over. Archie, I thought Muhammad Ali started to miss in that round.
He did. Frazier hit him with a tremendous punch.
A great round, a great round. The first part of the round was all Muhammad Ali, but Frazier kept pouring in relentless. Ray kept pouring right in. Then we're going to see it at 2:45 at the end of the round. 2:45 into the end of the round. Now look at Ali hit those blows, but look at Frazier keep coming. Now this is 35 seconds into the round. Now we're getting ready for round number 5. Done be.
All right, Bert and Archie. Round 5.
Round 5.
Muhammad Ali may have been told to move more. He's up on his toes for the first time tonight, but he was tagged. Muhammad Ali dancing around for the first time. But Frazier has caught him again. Frazier says, come on in and fight. You know, Frazier also has a good jab. Muhammad Ali slipped there over in Frazier's corner. It's very wet, apparently. Always is in a fighter's corner. Muhammad Ali gets his right hand behind the neck and pulls Frazier in on him once in a while. Good 1-2 and a jab. Now Frazier is mimicking Ali. He's just smiling at him. If anybody is psyched here, it is not Joe Frazier. Look at that hook. Frazier is just laughing at him. talking to him. You know, that's the way Muhammad Ali used to taunt his opponents. Half a minute to go in the round. Bert Lancaster said that Joe Frazier was like a tank. That's just what he is. He just can't keep sticking that chin out, though.
What a round. What a round. Joe Frazier's taken the play away from Muhammad Ali. I don't know how, though. I don't know how he can stand this. There we are watching it now. Look at him. See him taunt him in that one. He's dropping his hands and just letting him throw punches. I don't think, however, that Frazier can continue to take those kind of punches. But he surely is some kind of a very strong, strong man.
I think he's trying to psych him out, don't you?
Well, it sure looks that way. I mean, this is a Joe Frazier who's apparently kept a lot of anger against Muhammad Ali in his heart. And now he's really going to make a pay for it. Here we are, 40 seconds into the round.
Here is round 6, and this is the round Muhammad Ali said he would win in. Round 6, the round. Now it's Muhammad Ali making the clinches. Oh, wicked left hook. And another. Frazier is trying to end it with one punch. Muhammad Ali had the fun, but Frazier landed the punch. Now it's Frazier doing the pot shotting as Muhammad Ali tries to hold on. 2 minutes left in the round. It is going to be interesting in the scoring. Frazier is the aggressor, and that will count for him. Half the round is over. One minute to go in the round. I get the feeling that they're both tiring a little bit. Ali almost a sitting duck here. Frazier has to rest a moment. The round is almost over. Ali will score no knockout in this round.
That's the end of the round. There's no question about it. Joe Frazier is absolutely relentless. He's coming in there. We're going to show you 20 seconds into the round, the slow motion. Watch Joe Frazier, just relentless, pouring it on in there.
Maybe Frazier's punching himself out, Joe? No. He isn't?
For a while, Ali tried to move around, but he's not going to be able to move around like of old. Look at that again. He's just in there. Joe is just murder. Just murder. He is one of the toughest men you will ever see. This is 2:25 now into the round. This is near the end, and Ali is shaking his head.
This is when a man tries desperately to rally.
Ali's trying to hold him off with cute little tricks, but it doesn't work. There's the buzzer for round 7.
Muhammad Ali being talked to by Bundini. Round 7. And Ali is caught on the ropes again, but this time he ties up his man. Ali shook his head as though to say it didn't hurt, but it must have. Frazier smiling again. I asked Archie Moore between rounds if maybe Frazier was punching himself out. Archie said he didn't think so. It has got to be maybe the most torrid heavyweight championship fight of all time. Again, Arthur McCanty tells Ali not to get that hand behind the neck. Wicked body punches by Frazier in Ali's corner. Round 7, half over. One minute to go in this round. Ali scoring with those solid jabs. And Frazier may have slowed down a little bit, but he dug one into the body. And Arthur McCanty tells Frazier to keep his punches up, which he just did. Now it's Ali dropping the hands. Frazier smartly goes for the body there. Well for Ali that missed. That didn't. Ali shakes his head. The round is almost over.
Round 7 is over. A terrific round. Ali seems a little disgusted with himself, but he's mighty tired. I'd say he's having a tough time handling Frazier. Wouldn't you, Archie?
I think he's running out of his steam.
Here we come, 2:30 in the round to show you that slow motion again. Now watch Frazier. Ali misses with a right, as you can see. And a left. Frazier is in there.
The crowd is chanting Ali, and Joe says, come on out and fight. The bell hasn't sounded. There it is, round 8.
Round 8.
Both men in splendid condition, no question. Great athletes. Joe Frazier just literally took charge there. Now Muhammad Ali is piling up points with those jabs. Don't forget that. Joe looks like he's in a training session. Frazier's just pouring everything in there now. They're short punches, but punishing punches. Ali is making very little return here, and the crowd is getting on him. Ali is still talking, but he is also catching. Waving Frazier on. I don't know anyone who gets the sheer joy of combat the way Joe Frazier does. Some are landing on elbows, but some are getting in. Here it comes, look out. There it is. Half a minute to go. Round 8 of a 15-rounder, no knockdowns. Those pity-pat punches aren't going to do much for anybody.
Archie, what do you think of this?
I think that Ali is tired out, and he has tried to psych Joe out by pretending Joe wasn't hurting him.
I think so too. I think he's taking quite a whipping at this particular moment.
I think he'll fight desperately in the coming round.
Now there he is. There we are in slow motion. 30 seconds into the round. Now watch Joe. I don't see how this fight can go the distance. But like you say, these boys are in marvelous physical condition.
Fellas, the crowd has changed. Now they're yelling. Before they were yelling Ali, Ali. Now they're yelling Joe, Joe.
I know it. I don't see it going the distance. Do you, at the way it's going now?
Well, I don't know. They've gone through 8 rounds, Bert.
That's true, but I mean, it's something, boy.
They could both punch out. You know, that's possible, Bert. Joe Frazier's corner, Yancey Durham setting him up for the next round. Muhammad Ali. Frazier is the fresher of the two, no question. Round 9 of a 15-rounder. You must remember this in the scoring. Muhammad Ali has been making most of the clinches, and that will count against him. He has broken off the exchanges more often than not. He has also scored some devastating punches against Joe's head. Remember, against Oscar Bonavena, Muhammad Ali had enough left in the 15th round to score a knockout. Joe bobbing and weaving, trying to get that whipping left at the head. 2 minutes to go in this round. Frazier coasting a moment. Got him on the ropes above us.
All right, come on, break, boys. Step
Now
back,
Frazier is starting to relax and rest on the inside.
All right, break. Step back.
Frazier trying to get that left hook to the head and takes punches in return.
Come on, man. Get out of here.
Frazier trying to get that guard down. Ali covering up on the ropes. That was a wicked punch. So was that. I think Muhammad Ali is in real trouble now, judging by his looks. He's throwing out wild right hands. And Muhammad Ali comes back. He's got a great reserve. Frazier was hurt there. The round is almost over. Muhammad Ali saved the round.
Hurt, Joe. What do you hurt? What do you hurt? That's the best round. That's the best round for Ali, wouldn't you say? That's by far Ali's best round after taking a wicked left hook on the rope there.
Oh, this is going to be a desperation round. Use a desperation round.
There we are. Here we are with the slow motion. Look at Ali go. Look at him go. Look at him. As Archie said, it's a desperation round.
Joe seems to be a little tired now, and
Yes,
Ali
I thought Joe looked a little
being
tired.
refreshed. Ali's becoming refreshed.
Didn't you think so, Don?
I think Muhammad Ali summoned great reserve and just when he seemed to be going out maybe.
Right. What a fight. What a pace. I've never seen a pace like this. Archie, have you ever seen a faster, tougher fight than
No,
this?
never. This is a beautiful thing. The only man could do this thing was Henry Armstrong.
You heard that? Only Henry Armstrong could keep this fight at pace. But two big, heavy boys like this is quite remarkable.
Round 10, it's scheduled for 15. Now let's see how that punishment affected Joe Frazier. He's probably been told to stay in close now to nullify that long-range hitting of Muhammad Ali. We'll see who got the most benefit out of the minute's rest. I don't think you'll see Frazier stay out in the center again and just trade. He'll try to keep him on the ropes. Frazier grunting as he comes in with those punches. Frazier is putting everything into his punches. And now Ali looks tired again, but that could be deceitful. Looks like he wound up with that uppercut. Frazier trying to get Muhammad Ali to the ropes again. He takes punishment as he gets him there. What's going on here? Frazier may have something wrong with his eyes. He was calling his trainer in there. Frazier may have something in his eye. Muhammad Ali's coming at him now, but Frazier's trying to nullify it. For a moment, I thought Joe was going to walk out of the ring. Frazier taking that battering again. Half a minute to go in the round. Round almost over, as you see.
Another great round, and another good round, incidentally, for Ali. I mean, Ali seems to be coming back in a kind of a way. He came into with some beautiful combinations then. There was a peculiar thing happened there when Joe looked to his corner as though something was wrong, and the referee waved them on. Here we are, 125 into the round that you just saw, and now we're looking at it in slow motion. We're trying to find out what it was that was wrong with Frazier before when he made that gesture toward his corner. This is 2:20 in the round now. 2:20 and 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the round. Now here's the buzzer for round 11.
Let's go, Joe!
Round 11. No knockdown. Muhammad Ali slipped down that time.
Step back. Come on. Quick. All right, wait. Step back. Come on. Ali, step back.
I'd say they're both pretty tired. There are 2 minutes left in round 11. Muhammad Ali holds on, but Joe's not rushing in there either. He's holding too. Joe trying to get that shot in there. Muhammad talks to him again. Not much happening, I'll say. Frazier has gotten wild. He's lost the good timing he had earlier, lost the rhythm. That one hurt, so did that. And Muhammad Ali staggers. Muhammad Ali was rocked. He's holding on desperately. Seconds to go in the round. 30 seconds. Muhammad Ali in real trouble. Muhammad Ali rocks into the ropes. He almost went down. Seconds.
we go. The round is over. The round is over. What a round. Muhammad Ali was really out that time. Frazier really clobbered him with everything in the book.
Now, Brady might try to fool him in this round. Next turn coming up.
I know, but I mean, he took a terrific beating. There was no question about it.
He may try to fool him and catch him.
Here we are going to show it to you on slow motion again. Now look at this.
Dr. Kleiman went over to Muhammad Ali's corner, but I guess he's all right. 12.
Round 12.
Frazier out there quickly. Well, who thought it would go this far? Muhammad Ali gamely trying to fight back, but he is spent. And Joe Frazier is pretty spent too. A wicked punch. Joe smartly goes for the body. Frazier resting in there too. He's had a tough night. 2 minutes to go in the round. Frazier is very tired himself. Frazier is getting in some wicked body licks. They're both tired. Why not after that pace? Muhammad Ali is missing a lot of those punches. Frazier laughs at him again. One minute to go in the round. Round 12. It could be a tough fight to score. Half a minute to go in the round. Round almost over.
That's the end of the 12th round. And Archie, that was a tremendous round.
Yes, it was.
Ali
Frazier
made
had
a
him on
great
the-
comeback, didn't he, there?
Yes, but Frazier had him on the
really
ropes.
did.
On the last had him on the ropes.
From someone who was virtually out on his feet in the round before, I would say that Ali made a great comeback, but he's a tired boy. He's a tired boy. They're really working furiously in his corner, pouring ice at him. Now we're seeing an instant replay. We're seeing an instant replay. 30 seconds into the fight, into this particular round. Ali is certainly disproving any doubt that he's not a game fighter.
Yeah, Frazier's been done awful magnificent body work in here.
And now we see it, we see the same action in slow motion. We're coming up for round 13 now. There's the bell.
Round 13.
Round 13 of a 15-rounder.
All right, step back. Step.
Ali is putting all his power in those punches, and they've got to be hurting Joe. The biggest crown in the world at stake, the heavyweight championship. And Ali seems to be coming back. Now Ali is piling up points. He's boxing beautifully at the moment for a tired man. Ali slipped, but nothing happened over there. 2 minutes to go in the round.
All right, step back.
Frazier let him get away after that big 11th round. And that left hook hurt by Frazier. Ooh, oh, do you hear that punch? Ali making the clinches again. They're both great game fighters. There's a spot of blood on the shoulder of Ali. I guess it's from Frazier, but I don't see where. Well, they're fighting like lightweights now. The tide turns the other way now. If Frazier stays on top of Ali, Ali has no punching room. It's almost over this round. There's the bell.
Round is over. Round 13 is over. And what a round. I mean, that Joe Frazier's got to be some kind of a man. Ali hit him with every combination he could think of. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, but 5 or 6 times.
Ali's a very tired man.
And yet Ali wound up as being a very tired one. Joe just relentlessly keeps going. He has more stamina and power than anybody I think I've ever seen. Don't you, Archie?
I think so. I think so. He's sitting there hunched over his stool, ready to go out again.
There they are on the ropes just above us now. You're watching them in slow motion. Look at that left to Ali's jaw.
Coming up. 14. Yes.
Round 14
Might be the last
of a
round.
15-rounder. Joe Frazier's barreling in there now to keep Muhammad Ali from getting set. Wicked punches by the ex-champion. But there's Muhammad Ali caught on the ropes again. No damage that time. Two minutes to go in this round.
Okay, step back.
Step back, says the referee, Arthur McCanty.
Stop holding, boys.
Stop holding, says the referee. Muhammad Ali's doing the holding. He's also stalling for time. Joe Frazier wild with that punch. Remember, in the scoring, Muhammad Ali has made most of the clinches, for what that is worth. But he's dealing out plenty of punishment to Frazier as well. Frazier is very puffed around the eyes. He's got swelling around both eyes from those tremendous jabs and hooks. Frazier's right eye looks as though it might be closing. Frazier talks to him again there. This round nearly over. Round 14. No knockdowns, but Muhammad Ali was staggered in the 11th and almost went down.
That's the end of round 14, and what another great round it was. Now, if you look over at Joe's corner, there's something wrong with his face. He might very well have a broken jaw. I mean, he's got a welt there that's of enormous size. Now let's turn back to the instant play for 1:35 in. Ali came through very well in this round, scoring repeatedly and seeming to get stronger. For a man who was virtually out in round 11, he's come back amazingly. These boys are in magnificent physical shape. Don't you think so, Archie?
Joe, I think so. I think that Muhammad Ali has proven a lot to a lot of people that he could come back.
That's right, that he could come back because he's fighting a really relentless fighter.
Joe has a serious
Rubbing his leg.
Now we're going to look at it slow motion. All right, this is the final round of the fight.
Frazier smartly goes for the body when Muhammad Ali covers up. 2 minutes to go in the fight. 2 minutes. The crowd, needless to say, is in a bedlam. Oh, what a shot! If Joe had followed that up, he would have finished it. Muhammad Ali has never taken such a battering. Frazier is just pot-shotting him now. One minute left. Look for a last-minute flurry by Muhammad Ali. Less than a minute to go. Muhammad Ali gamely fights back. And Ali again makes the clinch. Remember, the scoring is on a rounds basis. Frazier is tired, and his eyes are closing. Half a minute to go. Frazier has won the big rounds, the 11th and the 15th, at least up to now. We're going to await the decision by the two judges and the referee.
There's bedlam in the ring here.
Scoring on a rounds basis with a supplementary point system where the rounds come out even. Joe Frazier seems to be sick in his corner. He is worn out.
We're waiting for the decision.
Johnny Addy is collecting the cards from the officials. And the ring is starting to cloud up. Despite the security measures taken, the people are coming in the ring. And this was not supposed to happen.
We're going to show you the knockdown again.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here comes the
is
decision.
result.
Johnny Addy.
Referee Arthur McCarthy scores it 8-6, 1 even for Frazier.
One vote for Joe Frazier.
RBI dollar 9-6 for Frazier.
Frazier is the winner. Frazier is the winner.
Full wrecked 11 rounds for Frazier, 4 rally, 11 and 4.
And the winner.
The winner
Majority
by
vote
unanimous
is Joe
decision.
Frazier, who
And
received for the first time in his career, Muhammad Ali was beaten. Archie Moore and Burt Lancaster are trying to get him over here.
Well, hell no. Joe Frazier.
Burt, can you get him over? Joe Frazier is so spent that he wants to go out of the ring. He has just scored the greatest victory of his career, of anybody's career. Here comes Frazier over here. We hope.
I think Joe Frazier seems to be very hurt.
He is very spent, Bert.
Very
And if he
spent.
doesn't want to be interviewed, I don't blame him.
He just doesn't want to be interviewed. He wants to get out to his room. Maybe we can talk to Joe later in the dressing room. Right now, he's a tired young man. He's the champion. He's won again.
Come on over here, Joe.
Congratulations, Joe.
Joe is going over to talk to
Congratulations.
Muhammad Ali. This is a wild scene here in the ring. We're trying to keep up with the action.
come on, let's clear the ring, please. Please, everyone out of the ring.
Everybody out of the pool, they're yelling. Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier.
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, thank the fan for the fastest of all transportation. The ring.
Everybody, that you really could take it and you could dish it out, because it was a magnificent effort on your part. Best of luck to you now. We just had a word with Muhammad Ali. He says he thinks that he won the fight and got the decision. Be that as it may, he proved that he's a great champion, and he proved to beyond a shadow of a doubt that he could take tremendous punishment and come back fighting.
This is a wild scene, Bert. Did you ever have one like this in the
No,
movies?
I talked to a very subdued Muhammad Ali. He indicated to me that he thought he won the fight, but he was very tired and very spent. I think both men took such punishment, I don't know how they withstood it.
I think that if Frazier had had anything left, he certainly would have knocked him out. But Frazier himself took an awful beating, you know. And it was a fine fight, no doubt about it.
Well, there's no question that Muhammad has proven something that people wondered about for a long time, whether or not he could take any punishment.
Oh, he took it and he's game. There's no geezer in him, Bert, nor in Frazier. I think in the final analysis, what might have influenced the officials was the holding tactics by Muhammad Ali. Aggressiveness scores a big part here in New York State, you know, Bert.
I see.
However, I'm only guessing. Archie, how do you think they arrived at the decision?
Well, Don, I thought that it was very close indeed, but I mean the rounds that Frazier won were big, were monumentous.
He won the big round.
He did that. And then the knockdown counted.
We're going to show the knockdown again in slow motion in round 15. Now, if you look down below, you'll see it. There's the blow that sent him to the ground.
At left hook.
Right to the canvas.
Somebody got a good picture there, Bert. See that flash?
Yes.
Ali has to be one of the greatest fighters of all time.
I want to tell you that it's pretty much of a madhouse right here. But so far, the police are... We're going to replay it again and show it to you again. There it goes, that left hook. Look at it. A tremendous left hook. Up to that point, Ali had made a strong comeback. There he goes down on his back. He had made a strong comeback from his knockdown in 11.
There's Muhammad Ali being led out of the ring.
Muhammad Ali is being led out of the ring. He's being booed. I don't understand why he's being booed. He fought like a great fighter, like only a great fighter could. Both of them did. And even though he lost,
Bert, he's being booed because some people are front runners. If he had won the fight, they'd be cheering him.
Well, I think probably you're right.
Right, Archie?
But
He really proved he could
Muhammad
take a
Ali's
punch.
gameness has never been in doubt.
He fought a relentless man. There we are looking at the
Frank
knockdown
Morris.
again, and immediately he's up on his feet, indicating the kind of courage he has.
He's a real tough man, too.
I'm going to try to get Frank Morris over here. Frank, here is a...
You know, Archie, we said earlier today when we were...
Bert, if I may interrupt, this is Frank Morris, the Chief Deputy of the New York State Athletic Commission, the man in charge of all the goings-on here. You know Bert and Archie, of course. Frank, how do you think... you saw the cards of the two officials. How do you think they arrived at their decision, Frank?
Well, I'm off the record.
Off the record, we're talking to a couple of 100 million people.
Good, all right, but I'm saying the decision I thought was good.
Oh, we're not questioning that. I just want to know how they arrived at it. Do you think Muhammad Ali's holding or Frazier's aggressiveness?
I think, well, the referee had an 8-6-1.
That's
which
close.
is pretty close.
Close.
Yeah, the fight was fairly close, with the exception of a few rounds where Frazier went to town.
Thank you very much,
I
Frank.
heard the first two cards, but it was unanimous on all three, wasn't it?
Unanimous on all
Right.
three. 8-6-1.
Have their money's worth.
Oh, did they ever, Archie?
Great fight.
Did they ever?
One of the great fights
And
of
if-
all time.
if-
I mean, he was hurt and he came back like a champ.
Twice.
Really did. Yeah.
Oh, a
you know,
plenty game, both of
They
them.
all once
Oh,
wondered
they both-
whether or not he could take a punch. He proved it tonight, don't
He
you think?
surely did.
And
yeah.
fight back.
He surely did.
Yes.
And fight back.
Fought
And
back.
fight
He
back.
come back. He did a great job, I think.
A truly great job. There we are, a relentless people here on the TV show. Keep showing the punch. There it goes. The same left hook. The same left hook, and down goes Ali. Down goes Ali.
But you notice that every time an opponent falls from the left hook, they fall the same way. The Bob Foster, Jimmy
Yes.
Ellis, and now Muhammad Ali.
Right.
They fell the same way.
Right straight back.
Straight back, yes.
Now, why is that, Archie? What is the significance of that? if
I
may
don't
ask?
know. I think that is the way the leg crumbles.
I see.
The leg
Well,
crumbles.
also moving away from
Right.
the punch a little, don't you
Right,
think so?
right.
Because he throws that left hook moving forward.
I think so.
Arthur, let me say that you did a marvelous job, as you always do. 300 million people, I mean Johnny, rather, 300 million people are looking at you. Wouldn't you know it, I'd get your name wrong.
Well, it's nice to work with you and the champ here, Archie Moore, because Don and I are old friends. We've
I
been
know
working
it.
together
I know
23
it.
years.
I sometimes think that Don
I was-
sleeps
I
there
think
under the
what's-
ring.
It was a sensational fight for heavyweight.
Sensational.
For
What a
anyway,
pace.
for anyway.
Yeah,
You
but I
realize
mean,
how spent they were,
yeah.
both
But,
those
you know,
boys at the end.
heavyweights.
The pace was beautiful.
Pace,
The
yeah.
pace was beautiful. The
Archie,
beginning.
I can only recall one heavyweight championship fight which didn't go this far, one half as far, that was as fast. And that was your fight with Rocky Marciano. And
Thank you, Don.
that was the fastest heavyweight championship fight till now.
For what, 7 rounds, wasn't it? Huh?
9.
9, oh yes, and you were marvelous up to the time you got knocked out, if you'll forgive me for saying so. You truly were. Well, here we are in Madison Square Garden. The people are still standing around. Nobody seems to want to go home. I think everybody has been treated to one of the greatest fighting evenings they've ever seen. The crowd is getting to be very orderly now. They're quieting down. For a while there, they looked like we were going to tear the place up. But these stalwart men of New York, New York's finest, were there to take care of things, and they did a marvelous job.
Bert, I'll say that regardless of whom they favored, the crowd took the decision very, very well. Naturally, there will be some who are very unhappy about it, as there will be some who are mighty enthused about it. But the great majority took it in stride.
Well, you know, there's something interesting. This fight was advertised as a battle of titans,
Yes.
as a battle of giants. And we all know how easy it is to promote these things advertising-wise, and invariably it turns out to be some kind of a disappointment. but I may not be the most representative or knowledgeable man about boxing or fighting, but certainly in my lifetime I have never seen two people fight a harder fight, and give of themselves as much as these two men did tonight. I've never seen a heavyweight fight paced this fast or go this far. I've never seen such punishment dished out. I've never seen two men take it like they've done. They're a great credit to boxing, both of them. And Muhammad Ali once again proved, even in defeat, that he's a truly great fighter.
It's ironic, Bert, that the two Ali brothers lost their fights tonight.
Bert and
Yes.
Archie, I think the decisive moments of the fight and what won the fight for Joe Frazier, kept his title for him, were the 11th round when he staggered Muhammad Ali into the ropes, and
Badly.
of course the 15th round.
That's
the
right.
other rounds were pretty close most of the way, I
Touch
thought.
and go. Touch and go. Do you think, Don, in your estimation, that this will lead to a rematch, assuming that the boys would want one?
There have been intimations that Joe Frazier's pilot would want him to retire, but I don't know why. Certainly there should be a rematch. There's no question that each went out 110% to win this fight, and boxing will demand a rematch, I think.
I would think so.
And I think Gentleman Joe, he is a gentleman, will give Muhammad Ali a rematch. Don't you, Archie?
I think so. I think very much so.
Not to mention the $1 million or so he'll get for doing it.
Of course.
There goes that knockout again. That knockdown, I should say.
It was a beautiful executed blow.
Beautifully executed blow. That's right.
I wonder, Archie and Bert, you're both men of the world, if I may use the expression, what will this do to Muhammad Ali psychologically now that he knows that he no longer is the greatest? How will this affect his temperament, I wonder?
I believe, Don, that he will go into the gymnasium or into the hills and condition himself, and he'll probably fight the small exhibitions like he probably was advised to, and get himself in fighting trim. That was the difference between condition and fighting trim. That's what I tried to explain to you before.
Archie, I meant, how about psychologically? How will this affect him?
Well, may I say that,
Go ahead,
in my
Bert.
opinion, if Ali decides at all that he wants to continue fighting, I think this will have a very sobering effect on him. One of the things that came out tonight was the fact that he's a man of enormous courage, that he was able to stand toe-to-toe with an invincible kind of a fighter and fight him at his own game, and in many, many instances, in many moments, successfully. I don't think that he will be the kind of clowning person he was before. That is assuming he intends to fight at all. It may be that he might decide at this point that he doesn't want to fight anymore. And there may be other things in life that may interest him. Also, as you well know, and as we all are aware of, his case is pending before the United States Supreme Court, and there's no telling what will happen to him. It may possibly be that he will be convicted by the court, as he's already been. He's on appeal now, and go on to jail. That would, of course, affect anything he would have to do.
Definitely.
But assuming that the Supreme Court upheld his position, and there are many people who feel that it might, and he wants to fight, I think that he would go back. I think he has indicated that he has the kind of courage and will to go back and say, I'm going to prove I can beat that man. That would be my feeling.
Bert and Archie, we've talked about Muhammad Ali. I'd like to say about Joe Frazier. Archie, you as a great champion could comment on this. I think if they fight again, that Frazier is not going to take the punishment that he took. I thought many times he took unnecessary punishment from Muhammad Ali. He just stood there and let Muhammad Ali hit him, which of course is silly. What do you think, Archie?
Don, I believe that he was trying to psychologically break down the barrier, the psychic barrier that Muhammad Ali had, because showing that he couldn't hurt him.
But I think he overdid it.
Yes,
I
he
think
was
so,
a very
too,
tired
because
and weary spent man. I would think that only his great will and determination kept him up. Yes. Well, I think we've talked enough. And I think now is the time for us to wrap this show up, as we say.
It has been a good evening.
Oh, it's been a wonderful evening.
We're going to show you once more in slow motion the knockdown. Our camera crews are in love with that big left hook, and they would like us to keep talking while they can go on for the next 28 hours showing the left hook. But I think the whole world has seen it. I want to say that we have once again seen an absolutely great fight between two great fighters, and truly two men of great character. And the very fact that it went the limit is a proof of the kind of endurance and courage that these men had. Because either one of them, if they didn't have that kind of character, could have been knocked out somewhere in the early rounds. Right. Joe Frazier was a very tired young man. Even though he won the championship, he was so tired he just wanted to get into his dressing room and not talk to anybody. Muhammad Ali did say a few words for the audience, but he was also a very whipped young man, rather dazed, and very, very quiet. None of the gregariousness or the overtness of the Ali of the past.
I'm not getting
we saw a great fight tonight, one that will really go down in history, and I think you saw a great fight too. So with that, I will say goodnight to you, Archie, and to you, Don, and to all you lovely people all over the world.
Thank you, Brad.
You know, just to dwell on it once moment more, fellows, if you picked up the papers tomorrow, if you didn't see the fight and you saw Joe Frazier won a unanimous decision, you might think it was a nothing fight, and it was far from that.
That's right.
Because it was so close.
That's right.
So, on behalf of my wonderful, wonderful colleagues, great screen star Burt Lancaster, great light heavyweight champion Archie Moore, this is Don Dunphy in the ring at Madison Square Garden saying it's been a wonderful evening. Good night.
That was great, Bert, wasn't it?
I think Wally was showing some...
How'd you think of the fight? We got our cameras set up.
Anybody will ever see.
Peace party, pray for peace. Presidential candidate, please take one. Please take it. You'll never forget. That's me and I'm a sin. That's more on those sides.
I think this was definitely one of the world's greatest fights. The greatest fights.